on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. The pregame show is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Easy to talk to, easy to trust. For all your banking needs, from checking accounts to loans, they have you covered. Let's go to the booth for a preview of tonight's game.
Good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to another edition of Butler County Lady Bears basketball and Bears basketball here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South. WLBQ, I'm Nick Hott, joined tonight by Mr. Parker Smith, bringing you these games this evening. How you doing, Parker?
Good, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. So tonight, Lady Bears will tip off at 6 o'clock here in about 12 and a half minutes, and then we'll have some recognition in between the two games, and the Bears will tip off scheduled for 7:30. That'll probably be closer to an 8 o'clock tip-off time this evening. Me and Parker are going to be bringing you this one. The Love Doctor is out of town. His padre, Jason, who joins us from time to time, he's not here. Coach Allen is traveling a little bit on the road this evening, and we wish him and his wife a safe travel tonight, as well as Brady, everybody else who's on the road. If you're on the road right now, I hope you're on the way to this basketball game because it's starting to fill up in here already. The lower deck is pretty full. Edmonson County has traveled well tonight. There are still some seats in the upper deck on the Bears side, but if you're a Bear fan and you're hoping to get a seat here, you might want to move it. Otherwise, you're going to be sitting amongst the sea of red over here. We got about 12 minutes before we get to the starting lineups for the Lady Bears, but I want to talk about a few notables for both the Edmonson County Lady Wildcats and the Lady Bears. We're going to start on the Lady Cats side of things tonight. And I'm just going to start at the top of my list and work my way down. I don't know exactly who their starting five are going to be, but I will tell you, I imagine Carrie Ann Williams is going to be one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Freshman, number 30, she scored 253 total points on the season. That's 11 points per game. That is better than only one of the Bears. So shoots about 50% from the floor, does not shoot threes very often. She's going to get up on the inside, get up under the boards as well. She's getting about 8.6 rebounds per game. That beats Jenna Phelps' average. Yeah. And for a freshman to be pulling down those kind of numbers already, it's going to be a fun few years watching her play ball against these Lady Bears. Shoots another 73% from the charity stripe. Then we got number 50, Annie Kuiper, likely running the point for him tonight. 164 total points on the season, 7.1 per game. Not so high in the rebound department, about 3.3, but she does hit 62% of her free throws and 23% from beyond the stripe. Not the best on their team at shooting the three, but she can move the ball around quite a bit. We saw it just a couple weeks ago when we were at Edmonson County. She's going to give us trouble tonight. We got number 14, Lily Jane Vincent, another senior, 106 points on the season. Emma White, number 32, 103 points on the season. And Callie Webb, another senior, 105 points on the season. Most likely that's going to be their starting five tonight for the Lady Cats. Now, Parker, you were with us at that last Edmonson County game, correct?
I was, yes.
So, Lady Bears were able to squeak by with a win in that one. And tonight, it's important to note, and we're going to get a little bit more into this probably at the halftime show. There are some standings implications in this game tonight, more for the Lady Cats than anybody else, because the Lady Bears currently are undefeated in the district. So no matter what happens tonight, Lady Bears are going to come out number one in the district and likely be playing, I believe it's going to be Whitesville in the district tournament to start things out. We will double check that and get you for sure on that by the halftime show. But Edmonson County really puts the press on a little bit. They're going to try to come out early, pressure us. They're going to Bartley Weaver has coached them pretty well, and we talked about this against Grayson County last week. We see the same thing out of Edmonson County. They don't just foul you, they foul you well.
Yeah.
So, it's really easy to give us, go in there and foul somebody. It's real obvious the ref will call it, but every now and then if you can get some extra pressure, tap somebody's elbow when they're about to take a shot, or bump their wrist a little bit, to where it's just questionable enough, was there enough contact to blow that whistle, you can still impact the shot, make a difference. And we're going to see that some with Edmonson County tonight. So we've got to make sure that when we're taking shots, we're wide open. Make sure we're watching out for some wide open threes for Jenna Phelps, for Ava Wilson. Really just going to have to try to get away from somebody. Don't take a shot unless you feel real good about it, but at the same time, make those opportunities happen.
Yeah.
So going across the other side of the court here to the Lady Bears, we're going to start at the bottom of our starting five. Number 24, Kennedy Rice, a senior. She's got 86 points per game. Where she really helps us out is under the board. She's got 4 rebounds per game right now, 97 total on the season. Shoots about 20% from three-point range, 63% from the free throw line, about 40% average from the floor. And then from there, we got Anne-Marie Skaggs, a freshman, 36% from the floor. She's getting about 4.7 rebounds per game. She'll get in there and get aggressive on the boards.
She will.
We saw a lot of that last week against Grayson County. Right now, she's shooting about 4.9 points per game. And then we've got Parker Willoughby, number 20, with 5 points per game, 4.1 rebounds per game. And here's the thing. Out of those 3 players I just named, somebody tonight is going to need to step up. Doesn't have to be everybody all at the same time. It doesn't even have to be one person consistently throughout the night. But between these 3, we need a third shooting option on the floor. Because right now, a lot of our scoring has been tied to the top 2 players, Jenna Phelps and Taylor Leach, and then Ava Wilson, the 8th grader, when we can work her in off the bench. But she usually is not our starter. What we'll want to do is, out of those other 3 we mentioned, we want to see somebody kind of start to shine from the beginning here and get some open opportunities and have their night if they can. So speaking of those other 3 players, Ava Wilson, our 8th grader, probably going to start out on the bench tonight, but she will play. 8.1 points per game, 145 total points on the season. And it's interesting. She's already become the 3rd leading scorer on the team, and she hasn't even played the whole season. It took a little while before she moved up from the JV squad and has made this big of a difference on this Bears team. I look forward to watching her and calling these games in the next few years, as Ava is going to be putting on a show for us. A junior, Taylor Leach, number 1, 209 points total on the season, 9.1 points per game, 30% from the floor. She'll be running the point for us a lot tonight, helping us get the ball moved around. Depending upon what kind of defense we're facing against Edmonson County, she'll be the one calling the shots to stretch this out, to slow it down, speed it up, and really keep the tempo in order for the Bears this evening. And then finally, our lead scorer, lead rebounder, lead player, and leader on the team, number 14, Jenna Phelps, the senior, 359 points on the season, 15 points per game, shoots 40% from the floor, 22% from beyond the perimeter, 70% from the charity stripe. I mean, Jenna brings everything to the court, and she leaves it all there.
She does.
So we're definitely going to need Jenna to show up tonight. And maybe, just maybe, the Lady Bears will make it out of regular season district play undefeated to go into district tournament.
That would be good.
That would be amazing. Yeah. We got about 6.5 minutes left before we get to these starting lineups. We're actually going to take a quick break here, and we'll be back in just a few minutes to bring you the Delta Faucet keys to the game. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today, located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Welcome back, folks. Butler County Lady Bears basketball here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South, and on YouTube at 101.5 WLBQ. If you're joining us there, just a quick note, we will end the broadcast after the ladies' game, and then we will start a fresh broadcast for the boys' game to kind of make this a little bit easier on the YouTube, keep the video link down on our channel, but also get a couple extra views out of it, I'm not going to lie. But we have come to the part of the pregame show, which is brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust, where we're going to talk about your Delta Faucet keys to the game, and I'm going to surprise the man a little bit here and ask Parker Smith. Parker, what do you got for the Lady Bears for the first key to the game tonight?
I think a big key, it's been a struggle all season, will be foul trouble.
Foul trouble.
We've had a lot of players getting early foul trouble.
Yep.
When we get in the game and have to take a seat, so
that's right.
We need to foul smart, not just foul.
Right.
So I think
it does. It changes the dynamic of a game whenever you lose a Taylor Leach for the last 3 minutes of the first half.
Yep.
Whenever Jenna Phelps has to sit early in the first, or even, some of those 3 support players we talked about, Kennedy Rice, Anne-Marie Skaggs, or even Parker Willoughby. If one of them has to sit, we've got people we can go to. We got Tinsley Belcher, we've got Ava Wilson, and we've got several others we could pull in. But it does change the game plan. It changes the tempo a little bit. So I think that's a great one to start out. Just watch the foul trouble early on in this one. Another one I'm going to say, just because we have seen these girls play all season, and one of the things I'll tell you just straight up from having watched them play, from having watched Edmonson County play, if we come out tonight to play our game, and don't worry about trying to, adjust to what they're doing, but constantly we're just here to play our game, we can do this. So take the shots we want to take. Don't get forced into positions you don't want to be in. If you get, ahead by 10 points, let's not play like we're down. Let's hold the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Slow things down. Burn some of that clock down. Let's play our game tonight. That's going to be mine. So that's going to be your Delta Faucet Keys to the Game, brought to you by Delta, who has the keys to your successful career. Go to delta.com to apply and join the winning team at Delta Faucet. About 2 minutes and 45 seconds before we get to our starting lineups. Lady Bears back out here in shoot-around to start this one out. Edmonson County Lady Cats will be out here shortly, and then we will also have the presentation of the colors tonight by the JROTC squad here from Butler County High School. And we will probably go to commercial, take a quick break as they do that. Here come your Edmonson County Wildcats, if you happen to be listening from Edmonson County. Judging by the size of the crowd and the fact that the voice is over here next to us, you're probably not listening to us if you're from Edmonson County. But if you are, Cats just took the court. Coach Bartley Weaver has given the final instructions to them, and he's heading out here as well. You will hear a little bit of extra cheering for the Edmonson County Cats tonight because we are set up right in front of the visitors section.
We are.
So you'll pick up some of their audio. If you hear somebody screaming and they're angry, that's probably good for the Bears. All right. I also understand that the student section for Edmonson County is kind of dispersed among the visitors tonight. They're not going to have a dedicated student section for Edmonson County as per usual. Brady Jones could probably fill you in on more details because he seems to keep up with that better than I do. But I will tell you that the Butler County student section is starting to fill in. A few empty seats over there. They're probably out in the corridor here getting the snack before the game gets going here in a minute and a half. All right, we are going to head back to the station, pay a few bills, and probably keep it there until we don't interrupt the national anthem and that sort of thing. So keep it right here. We'll be back in just a few minutes. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. 5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
Welcome back, everybody. Getting ready for some Lady Bears basketball here against the Lady Cats of Edmonson County. Starting lineups here, you got Annie Kuiper for Edmonson County. You got number 11, Callie Webb. Number 30, Carrie Ann Williams. Number 12, who's further down my sheet, Kennedy Swire. And number 14, Lily Jane Vincent. Correct me if I'm wrong, Parker, it is senior night here in Butler County. Maybe, I don't know.
I think that is against Fort Campbell.
That's Fort Campbell next, throw recognition. That's what it is. For your Lady Bears, your starting five. Number 20, Parker Willoughby. Number 3, Anne-Marie Skaggs, a freshman. Number 24, senior Kennedy Rice. Number 1, junior Taylor Leach. And number 14, the senior lead scorer for the Bears with 359 points this season, Jenna Phelps. Your first quarter and your pregame show are brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Delta Faucet has the keys to the game. And here we go. 8 minutes are on the clock. We are ready for tip-off. If you're watching with us on YouTube, I know it's a little jumpy right now. I'm hoping that stream will kind of steady out on us. There's just a lot of people here putting the same amount of bandwidth through the pipe as we are, so that's the way it rolls. All right. Here we go. In to tip this one off is Carrie Ann Williams and Jenna Phelps. It's up and controlled by Edmonson County, back into the hands of Annie Kuiper. Kuiper going to run the point for the Edmonson County Lady Wildcats tonight. She's going to roll right to number 11, Callie Webb. Webb trying to find some room on the right side against Jenna Phelps. Can't find it up top. Number 30, Carrie Ann Williams. She fires inside back to Webb, and there's a jump ball tied up, or we got a foul. What do we got?
Looks like jump ball.
All right, jump ball going to go Lady Bears' way with the alternating possession. And Jenna Phelps is going to inbounds it to Parker Willoughby. She's going to run a little bit of point now. Something a little different. She does it from time to time. She's on the right side, going to go straight up the middle now to Jenna Phelps. She's going to drive inside, kick it back out to Willoughby. Willoughby looking for somebody open as she brings it back out left side, works her way on the deep wing. Transition real quick to Taylor Leach up top. She's on the low now, guarded by Webb. She's going to roll to her right, bring Webb with her, who takes a swipe at it, knocks it out of bounds. Willoughby come to check this one in. Tied 0-0 right now with 7:21 left in this first quarter of action, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Inbounds it to Jenna Phelps now. She's looking back to Coach Lexi Belcher, who's giving some instructions. Get a little screen action here from Anne-Marie Skaggs. She gets the ball, kicks it back. Recover her own rebound, gets knocked down. Anne-Marie Skaggs has it. It's tipped on the pass. It goes back to Taylor Leach. She's just going to drive in the lane, do this one herself. Gets her own rebound. No, loses it to Annie Kuiper. Kuiper drives all the way down, coast to coast, puts one up off layup. No good off the glass. Taylor Leach has it now going the other direction. Fires it ahead to Phelps on the breakaway. She shoots, no good on the layup. Edmonson County on the rebound. We got a jump ball. No, foul. Jenna Phelps reached in. I thought they were going to call a jump ball. So did Jenna. But she's going to get rung up. First foul of the game is going to go to Jenna Phelps. Still scoreless in this one with 6:42 left in the first quarter. Brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. At the quarter break, we're probably going to switch our YouTube here and move to a different Wi-Fi stream and see if that helps us out at all. Kuiper's got it. Still struggling as the Bears are pressing. Finally gets it across the timeline. Down in the corner now to Lily Jane Vincent. Vincent gives it to Webb. Webb's going to work her way up top and give it over to number 32, Emma White, who's checked into the game. White over to Kuiper on the right. Back to White. She tries to work her way out to the top but can't do it against Parker Willoughby. Gives it over to Webb. Goes baseline to Kuiper. She fires one inside to Carrie Ann Williams, who loses it to Parker Willoughby. Willoughby gives it over to Taylor Leach. We are still scoreless with 6 minutes. If you'd have told me we'd have gone 2 full minutes without a score, I would have laughed at you, but here we are. Taylor Leach trying to find some room on the right side. She beats Webb, gets inside, fires one off, no good. Lady Bears trying to tie up with the press here. And now we got a foul. It's going to go against Kennedy Rice by the look on her face. It's going to be Rice's first, team second for the Lady Bears. We've got a no-nonsense squad of Zebras down there tonight. Oh, yeah. And the Lady Bears are putting a little extra pressure on. This is something we haven't seen as often, but, you know, we talked about this, playing aggressively against Edmonson County in the pregame show. This is something we're going to have to do tonight to stay ahead. And right now it's still scoreless with 5:40 left as Webb has it on the right side. She goes inside now to Williams. Williams gives it down in the post to Lily Jane Vincent. She puts the layup up, no good. Cleaned up by the Lady Bears. Jenna Phelps is going to drive all the way down into the lane on the right side. She gets called for a charge.
Her second.
Her second. Parker, you said it when we started. We need to avoid foul trouble, and at 5:20 on the clock in the first quarter, we've got no scores and 3 fouls on the Lady Bears, 2 of those on Jenna Phelps. That would not shock me to see her take a seat in a second. Williams gets backdoor tip, loses it. Jenna Phelps stands up with the ball, and that's going to call her for a walk. Edmonson County might want to let the referee give the hand signals here. He won't tolerate that very long. 5:09 left to go. Lady Cats ball, 0-0 is the score. They inbound it into Williams. Go to Emma White. She's on the right side. She's going to lose it out of bounds. It's going to go Lady Bears' way. Good ball pressure by the Lady Bears on defense. We're just going to have to work on not fouling as much, particularly under the boards down here, giving them an opportunity to get the ball on a rebound. Inbound to Leach. Leach is calling out the play, crosses the timeline, gets a screen from Anne-Marie Skaggs. She pulls up at 3-point range, fires it over to Parker Willoughby. Left side, she's going to drive into the lane, kick it out now to, who is this we've got that's checked in? Number 12, Carrington Hunt.
Another walk.
Another walk on the Bears. Parker Willoughby was following with the ball. It's going to go Lady Cats' way. So what's this been? About 5 turnovers here for the Lady Bears off of whistles. 2 or 3 for the Cats off of just bad passes and steals. Kuiper's got it in the backcourt, 4:40. She's going to cross the timeline. We are at 4.5 minutes. So we've played 3.5 minutes of ball, and there have been 0 scores so far. We're going to go right side, up top now to White. Fires it inside now to Williams. Williams is going to put one up, hit the bottom of the rim, no good. And finally, somebody breaks the ice, and it goes in. 2 points for Edmonson County from Carrie Ann Williams, the first score of the game at 4:15. Taylor Leach brings it across the timeline. Slowing this down a little bit, but calling for a screen. Good, but she's fouled on a bump by Ava Wilson. She'll pick up one, and that'll put the Lady Bears at 5 fouls and send Carrie Ann Williams to the line to shoot 2. Williams, 73% from the charity stripe so far this season. First one is up and in. So Williams carrying the bulk of the scoring right now with 3 out of the 6 for Lady Cats. And we've got a little conversation among the referees here. Did that go in or out? What happened? What did he call?
I don't know.
I believe it must have been a. We got a little check in here. Number 11 taking a seat. Who is it that came in? I can't see a number yet.
3. That
number
is
3, Jenna Cook comes in. Second shot and in. No, not in. They shoot and get fouled again. They're going to shoot 2. So Lily Jane Vincent will shoot. It is 6-0 as they've got the scoreboard corrected now.
Yep.
Foul goes against
Skaggs.
Anne-Marie Skaggs, her second, team 6th. And just like that, Edmonson County's in the bonus. Who is this shooting here? Number 14, Lily Jane Vincent, her first shot up, no good. She shoots 73% from the charity stripe. Second shot is up and in. 7-0 with 2:38 left to go. Parker Willoughby has it. She's going to across the timeline as we hit 1:45 seconds. Fire it all the way down into the lane to Cook. Ball is tipped by Ava Wilson on the shot. Goes out of bounds. Tinsley Belcher checks in for Carrington Hunt. And we've also got Bailey Moore coming in for Parker Willoughby. 1:42, Edmonson County Lady Cats ball. 7-1, Lady Cats in the lead. They're going to inbound it under their own basket. Goes up to Kuiper. She shoots. Rebounded by Bailey Moore. Her pass is deflected. Stolen away by Kuiper, and she puts up a quick 2. Belcher gets called on a walk. 1:23, it's going to go right back to Edmonson County Lady Cats. We've got number 12 coming back in, Swihart, for number 32, White. And then, actually, Swihart's not coming in. She's going back to check in the ball, as we've got another Lady Cat checked in, Williams. She fires it in ahead now to number 10, Riley Roy, who's in the game. Long jumper for Roy, no good. Cleaned up by the Lady Cats. They kick it out for a 3. No good. Cleaned up by Bailey Moore. Moore going to take off with it, but we've got a foul as Anne-Marie Skaggs falls. That's going to go against number 30, Carrie Ann Williams, her second, team 4th for the Lady Cats. Williams checks out. Vincent checks back in as Tinsley Belcher will check the ball in for the Lady Bears. It's 9-1 Edmonson County with 1:10 left in this first quarter. Lady Bears with a lone free throw, keeping them in this game right now. Leach gets a screen from Ava Wilson with a straightaway 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Cleaned up now by Kennedy Swihart. She gets.
It's going to be a Wildcat ball. Vince is going to inbound to Kuiper, being pressed by Leach.
6.5 minutes on the clock. 3, Edmonson County still in the lead in this one.
Vince is going to get on the wing. She's going to pass it out to Webb. She's going to find Swihart.
Swihart goes back out to Kuiper. And we're back on.
Vincent can take the ball. She'll give it to number 10. That is Roy. Finds Vincent again. Vincent into Roy in the middle. No good. Leach with the rebound.
All right, we got 5:55 left on the clock. It's 11-3. She gets it all the way down to Bailey Moore. She's just outside the lane. Fires one up and in for 2. The first score of the second quarter is going to go to Bailey Moore and the Lady Bears. It's now 11-5. Lady Bears trail by 6 with 5:40 left to go in this second quarter of a very low-scoring affair here in Butler County. On the left side now, Callie Webb. She's going to bring it up top, drive down to the right, and give it over to, who is that, number 12, Swihart. Shoots a 3, no good, cleaned up by the Lady Bears. Bailey Moore's going to drive the lane now. Kick it back out to Parker Willoughby. Willoughby from the elbow, shoots, no good, but she was fouled. That's going to go against Kuiper, I believe. Yes, it is. Her second, team 7th, and that is going to send Parker Willoughby to the line to shoot 2. 11-5. This is getting packed.
It is.
Lady Bears have it up top. Bailey Moore gets it over to Taylor Leach. Inside to Ava Wilson. Fires one up, no good. Parker Willoughby on the rebound for 2. 3:46 left to go. Lady Bears take the first lead of the night, 13-11. Kuiper brings it across the timeline. She's going to drive left side. There's hardly anybody over there. But she goes back up top to number 12, Kennedy Swihart, who fires off a 3 and nails it. 3:28 left to go, 14-13. As we're trading the lead here. Edmonson County with 14. Parker Willoughby works around the right side, fires it up top to Taylor Leach. Leach is going to back off, slow things down with 3:13 left to go. Send Parker Willoughby to run the baseline, fire it to the elbow to Ava Wilson. She'll drive the lane, shoot, nails 2, and she'll get the and one opportunity. Wilson already with 6 in this second quarter. And folks, with Parker Willoughby sitting at 6, Ava Wilson sitting at 6, and Bailey Moore with 2, and Tinsley Belcher with 2, we're starting to see what next season might look like for the Bears. 3:05 left to go. That foul went against number 32, Emma White, her first, team 9th. Ava Wilson's shot is up and no good. She's 1 for 3 on the night. Kuiper rolls to the top. Gives it over to Lily Jane Vincent. Can't leave her open in three-point range. Rolls all the way down and gets a charge. Bailey Moore took that charge from Lily Jane Vincent, who is not happy right now. She wanted the foul, but she's going to pick up her own foul, her first, team 10th. Why are we not shooting when they've got 10 fouls? Why are we not shooting? I don't know. They've got 10 fouls. Why are we not shooting? I don't know. Okay, Rice, it is slipped. And they go left side to Parker Willoughby, who gets hit in the face. And steps out of bounds, I believe. All right, who we got here coming in? We've got Addie Miller checking in for Parker Willoughby, who's going to get checked out by Noel Belcher. She'll be back out here before you know it. All right, Kennedy Rice to check this one in for the Lady Bears. Fires it into Leach. Leach is going to drive the lane. Little floater for 2. Under a minute now, 21-14. Leach's first points of the night. Lady Bears ahead by 7. And on the breakaway, there is a foul by Ava Wilson. Her second, team 8. Correction, team 7th. That's going to send Swihart to the line. I'm not going to talk about her free throw percentage. Hopefully it doesn't ring true. First one's up and in. Bailey Moore comes in for Ava Wilson, who takes a seat. Swihart back to the line to shoot number 2. It is up. Back, bounces off the back of the rim into the hands of Lily Jane Vincent. Her shot is blocked by Bailey Moore. Swihart's second shot, no good. 46 seconds left to go. You can ignore that. 21-15, Lady Bears. Lady Cats get it in to number 11, Callie Webb, who just takes a moonshot over the basket. No good. Goes out of bounds. Addie Miller will now check it in for the Lady Bears. 42 seconds left to go. 21-15, Lady Bears up by 6. Miller ahead to Leach. Guarded again by Webb until she gets a little token pressure until she gets to about half court, and then Webb starts to really get close and put it on her. Leach drives up to the elbow, tries to give it over to Addie Miller. It is stolen away by number 3, Jenna Cook. She's going to drive the length of the court, shoot herself. And what do we got?
There's a blocking foul on Bailey Moore.
Bailey Moore.
Wanted the charge there, but she didn't get it.
Yes, she did. They were both airborne, so hard to get a charge when your feet aren't on the ground. She will shoot 2. Cook to the line. Her first shot is up.
And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Delta Faucet Company in Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distraction?
To 3 against the Lady Bears. Second quarter, Lady Bears outscored the Lady Cats 18-7. So going to the bench a little bit has made a difference here for the Lady Bears in this first half. And we will probably continue to see some of that if the third quarter doesn't start our way. Well, let's go through some of these numbers for individuals now. Carrie Ann Williams, 2 fouls, number 30. She has 3 total points and 1 for 2 from the line. Annie Kuiper, 2 fouls, 2 points off of a field goal. Lily Jane Vincent, a field goal and a extra point. And not an extra point. Good grief. I'm talking Super Bowl already. A field goal and a free throw. 1 for 2 from the line to end it out with 3 in that half with 1 foul. Emma White with a lone 3-pointer and 1 foul for 3 total points. Jenna Cook, 2 fouls, 3 for 4 from the charity stripe, so 3 points for her, all of those free throws. And then number 12, Kennedy Swire, 1 foul, 4 points, a 3-pointer, and a 1 for 2 from the line. That's going to do it for the scoring for the Lady Wildcats and leave it at 18 for them in the first half. For your Lady Bears, Jenna Phelps was scoreless in that first half. She picked up 2 quick fouls and had to take a seat. And we brought in some players off the bench and seemed to pay off a little bit. We picked up quite a few points off of that. We'll get to those here in just a minute. Taylor Leach struggled a little bit in this first half. Only put up 2 points, no fouls though, which is good. Keeping her out of foul trouble is going to be important down the stretch. Ava Wilson has picked up 2 fouls as she came in off the bench and put up 7 total points, including 1 free throw. She's 1 for 3 from the charity stripe so far tonight. Parker Willoughby, number 20, with 6 total points, 2 field goals, and 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. She's also got no fouls. Anne-Marie Skaggs came in, no points, but 2 fouls. Kennedy Rice also came in 1 foul and took a seat for a little while. No points for her either. But as we go down to some of our bench players here, we got Bailey Moore, number 4, came in, picked up 1 foul, 6 total points. 3, District 12 is determined by coin tosses for both the girls and the boys. I've never seen that before. Wow. I think we'll avoid it. I mean, the number of things that have to line up for that to happen and the likelihood of it, particularly with that Grayson County Trinity game, is very unlikely. But as we've seen from the Bengals football for the past couple of years, anything is possible. So we got about 30 seconds before we get to the third quarter here. We're going to take a quick break, send it back to the station. It's 21-18, Lady Bears in the lead. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star.
All right, Parker's going to bring you the second half of this game, and I'm going to rest my voice a little bit, so take it away, Parker.
All right, it's going to be a Bears ball to start. Yeah, it looks like we have our starting 5 back in. Phelps is going to inbound it. She's gonna find Willoughby. She'll cross the timeline. Drops to the left. Doesn't want it, goes back to the middle. Top of the key, passes to Jenna Phelps on the wing. She'll drive in. Get it to Emery Skaggs under the goal. She's gonna walk. And it's gonna be a Wildcat ball.
It is filling up in here, folks.
Oh, it is. Williams looking inbound, finds Kuiper. Skaggs tightly guarding her. She'll bring it across the timeline. Top of the key, finds number 32, White. White's gonna back to Vincent. Vincent to Kuiper in the corner. She's gonna find number 11,
Cook,
who's gonna put a layup in.
Correction, Webb.
That'll bring the score to 21-20 with 7:30 left. Leach is gonna bring it across the half-court line. Takes the wing. Crossover. Kicks out to Rice. Finds Skaggs in the corner. She'll drive the baseline. Put one up. Blocked by Williams. Kuiper comes away with it. She's drive the lane. Puts a layup up, and it's good. Wildcats take the lead, 22-21, 7 minutes left.
Third quarter is brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. Bringing you Butler County sports since we've had them.
Willoughby will take it to the corner. She'll pull a three. No good. Phelps saves it. Throws it back out of bounds. Wildcat ball.
6:45 left in third quarter. 22-21, Edmonson County Wildcats in the lead.
Williams to inbound. She'll throw it into Kuiper. Kuiper will bring it across half-court line. Get out to Cook or Webb. Finds Williams. Williams goes up, no good. Willoughby with rebound to Phelps. Phelps top of the key, drives the lane. Floater, no good. Vincent with the rebound. She'll pass to Kuiper. Kuiper breakaway. She'll drive the lane, go up, and that's good. Scores 24-21, Wildcats up, 6 minutes left. Leach will bring it across the line. Drives the corner, finds Rice. She'll put one up, no good. Williams with the rebound. Throws it into Kuiper. Kuiper will bring it across the line.
6 minutes on the clock, 24-21, Edmonson County in the lead.
Webb will drive in, no good. Phelps the rebound, she loses a little bit, and that'll be out of bounds on Butler County. Wildcat ball under their goal.
Kennedy Rice fell on that, looking for a charge, did not get the call. Which is surprising, we've already had 2 charges called tonight.
Yeah. Kuiper to inbound. Gets into Williams under the basket, she's fouled. Looks like it might be on Skaggs. It is gonna be on Skaggs. Her third, team's first of the half.
So now you're faced with a dilemma if you're Coach Belcher. Do you pull Skaggs with 3 fouls and 13 minutes left in this game? Almost 14. Or do you keep her in for that defensive tenacity right now?
Williams' first shot, no good. Second shot goes in. That'll bring the score to 25-21 with about 5:45 left in the third quarter. Leach brings it up over to Willoughby on the wing. She'll take it to the top of the key. Trying to find something. Spin move to the wing. Into the lane to Rice. She'll kick it out to Skaggs. Skaggs looks for a 3, no good, or doesn't take it. Into the lane to Phelps.
Third.
Inbound. Tossed up. Willoughby gives it to Leach at the top of the key. She'll run a play here. Over to the right wing. Looking for something.
It's 27-21 with 4:15 left to go in the third quarter.
Heavily guarded. She'll drive baseline and put up a little floater and it'll go in.
She had to fight for it, but she got it in there. Breaks the ice for the Lady Bears.
Kuiper will bring it across the line. Top of the key. Guarded by Leach. She'll drive to the right. Baseline out to Webb. Webb will ball be intercepted.
Parker Willoughby.
She'll drive. Right wing into the post. Knocked away. Rice recovers. She'll nice little outlet pass.
Nice.
She'll put it up for 2.
Phelps with her first points of the night.
Yep. Bears bring the score within 2 with 3.5 minutes left. Kuiper's going to bring it across the line. She'll drop to the left. Pass into Williams. Williams will put it up, and looks like she's fouled.
He gets to take his pick there. She was being guarded by three Lady Bears.
Three Bears.
It's going to go against Anne Marie, her fourth.
Yep.
All right, now you're faced with the question again. And looks like Ava Wilson's going to head to the desk, so she will check in most likely for Anne Marie Skaggs.
Williams to the line. First shot is
up and
good.
in.
And Wilson's going to come in for Skaggs. She'll take a seat with 4 fouls.
Skaggs having a conversation with the referee. A good one, saying, you know, what did I do? Can you explain it to me? And he's giving her some tips and some pointers here on what he called.
Looks like
so.
Swire's going to come in for Webb. Williams,
shot up off the front of the rim.
Good. Rebound by Vincent. She'll put it up. No good. Phelps comes away with it. She'll drive the right side of the floor.
3:15, 8:25 Edmonton.
She'll put up a layup. No good, but she gets fouled. Like
and that's what we want to happen. Phelps going to the line is great for the Lady Bears right now.
On White, her third.
3 fouls in this half already for the Lady Cats. Jenna Phelps heads to the line.
First shot, up and in.
The strip to the stripe brought to you by Final Finish. 3:11 left, 28-26. Looking to make it 28-27.
Second shot is up and in too.
Extracurricular activity up here behind us, it seems like.
Kuiper will bring it across the stripe. She'll find Vincent on the wing. Looking for something. Top the key over to Swart. Back to Vincent, top the key. Driving a little bit. Try to find Williams. Intercepted by Wilson. Wilson drives the left side of the floor into the lane. She'll put one up. Blocked by Williams. And looks like Williams is going to step out of bounds. It'll be Lady Bears ball.
I talked about this beforehand. This was one of those times where you foul well.
Yeah.
She didn't get called for the foul, but there was contact between number 30, Carrie Ann Williams, and Ava Wilson, enough to impact the shot.
Yep. Leach has top key out to Parker Willoughby on the wing. She'll put up a 3. No good.
That's tough.
Yep. Rebound by Kuiper. Over to Vincent. She'll cross the line. Swire puts up a long 2. It's no good. Rebound by Leach. Leach will drive right side of the floor. Into the lane. She'll kick back out to Willoughby. Willoughby fakes a shot. Kicks to Rice in the lane. She'll put up a 2. No good. Wilson with the rebound, though. She'll go back up.
She's fouled by Williams.
That'll be Williams' third.
Team's fourth.
Team's fourth.
Oh. Was that a technical?
I don't know. It's like Bailey Moore's going to check in for somebody here.
He called something there.
I don't know what they called.
He had his hands together, didn't he?
I don't know. Wilson first shot up and in.
Maybe he was just holding up numbers.
It might have been.
Because I didn't see anything, and there doesn't seem to be outrage on anybody's part right now.
That'll tie the game up in the third quarter with 2:16 left.
Ava Wilson gets set for her second shot in this Final Finish trip to the stripe.
Second shot up, and it's good. Bears take a 1-point lead with a little over 2 minutes left. Kuiper will bring it across half court. She'll drive to the wing. Look for Williams, intercepted by Wilson again. Wilson, long pass intended for Leach. A little overthrown, that's going to go out of bounds.
That's
Lady
all right.
Ball.
It's 29-28, Bears in the lead with 2:05 left to go in the third quarter.
Vincent's going to give it in to Swart. She will drive in, pass out to Kuiper. Kuiper sets up something, screen by Williams. Out to number 10, that is Cook. Cook will find Swart in the corner. She'll drive baseline. Looks to put up something, no good. She'll give it to Williams. She'll put up something, no good, out of bounds. Bears ball, Lady Bears.
And look here, Coach Weaver over here talking to the ref, trying to get a call. He's saying they're impacting the shot, they're bumping. It's the same thing his players are doing. That's how he knows to look for it. 90 seconds left in this third quarter.
Leach on the wing. She'll give it to Moore. Moore to Leach. Top of the key. She'll drive left. Doesn't take a shot. Stolen. Swihart. That'll go to possession of the Lady Cats, I'm pretty sure. And it will.
Yeah. He was quick to call that jump ball. They didn't even both have both hands on the ball, but he knew what was coming if he didn't. 11 seconds left in this quarter.
Kuiper in the corner. She'll go into Williams. Williams turn around. No good. Rebound by Phelps. She'll take it up the floor.
She's going to have to shoot it quick. She's got 2 seconds. Leach with a
Leach
long three. No good.
Close to going in, though.
Whew. At the end of 3, it is 31-30. Lady Bears up by 1. Stay tuned. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South. We'll bring you the fourth quarter here in just a moment. Stay with us.
Stop by the Green River Feed Mill for all of your supplies and feed needs. They're ready for another season of Butler County High School sports. Get ready to cheer for your Bears and Lady Bears. Their staff is ready to help you find what you need. Stop by their location across from Hometown IGA to see how they can help you today.
Welcome back, folks. 31-30, Lady Bears up by 1 as we enter the fourth quarter, which is brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group here in the Bear Cave. And once again, if you are listening to us either on YouTube or the radio and you are capable of making it here tonight, you need to get up here. I don't know where you're going to sit, but I will tell you it's going to be a much better experience if you're here watching these games than watching us tonight. Our internet's not keeping up as well as we'd like. This tends to happen when we've got a lot of people in the gym. And to me, that's just incentive for you to come watch these games.
Just about every seat filled right now.
Yeah, there's a couple seats in here in this Edmonson County section if you want to come sit with them. But that's your call. Here we go, fourth quarter. Parker Smith going to have the call for you.
Leach at the top of the key. She will pass to Phelps in the corner. Phelps into Wilson. She'll kick back out to Leach. Leach to Moore on the wing. Back to Leach at the top of the key. Over to Phelps. Phelps pass over to Moore. Moore back to Leach. She'll give it back to Phelps. A lot of passing going on here. Back to Leach, top of the key. She'll find Moore in the corner. She's going to give it back to Leach. Over to Moore. She'll take a three. And it's good.
I've been sitting over here with my mic muted saying, shoot, shoot, shoot. They're getting open shots. They got to take one, and we got one.
34-30, 7:20 left here in the fourth quarter. Kuiper will take, drive, back out to the key. She'll pass over to Swihart. She'll drive the lane over to number 10, which is Roy. Roy to Kuiper. She'll take a three. No good. Rebound by Phelps. Tangled up, and she gets fouled. Looks like it's going to be on Swihart.
That is right. Swihart pick up her second. Team fifth for the Edmonson County Lady Wildcats at this half. 7:02 left, 34-30. Lady Bears in the lead.
Been a real physical game. Leach will bring it up to half court. Looking for something here. Pass over to Phelps on the wing. Wing will drop, or Phelps will drop the baseline. Loses the ball. Kuiper gets the rebound over to Swihart. She'll drive the lane. Knocked out by Wilson, but looks like she might foul.
Foul's going to go on Wilson.
Yep.
Her third, team fourth. You know, every time we fall them with the ball like that tonight, they've called it a walk.
Yep. Roy's shot no good. Leach with the rebound. She'll take it up the left side of the lane. Pass out to Rice. Rice back to Leach. Leach to Phelps in the lane. She'll put up a floater, and it is good. 36-30. Bears up. 6.5 minutes left to go in the game. Throw the ball into Kuiper, being guarded by Moore. She'll take it across the half-court line. Behind the back. Pass over to the corner to number 3. That is Cook. Cook out to Kuiper. Kuiper to Williams. She'll drive the lane. And it's going to be a foul. Looks like on Wilson. It's going to be on the floor.
Saying no shot. Wilson. So we got Ava Wilson and Anne-Marie Skaggs both with 4.
Yep. Looks like Miller's going to come in probably for Wilson.
That's right.
And yep. Kuiper to throw in the ball. She finds Vincent open the corner to Swihart. Swihart to number 3. Cook tries to get to Williams. Out of the way. Bailey Moore comes away with it, and they're going to call a jump ball.
Bailey Moore got that ball away from her before he blew that whistle.
It'll go to Wildcat possession. Can't decide who's going to throw it in. Swahart's going to come take it. She's looking for something. She's going to get it into Kuiper. Top of the key. Over to Cook. Cook to Vincent. Vincent drives the lane, puts up a floater, and she is fouled. Looks like it's going to be Rice by the look on her face. Yep. Her second, team 6th.
Edmonson County will shoot the bonus from this point forward.
Vincent, first one, up and in. Score is 36-31. Bears still up, a little under 6 minutes left.
That free throw by Vincent is the first point of the quarter for the Edmonson County Lady Cats. Her second one's no good.
No good. Phelps going to bring it across the line. She's going to be at the top of the key. Over to Leach. She's at the top of the key. Looks for something. Over to Phelps. Phelps across the court to Moore. Moore back to Leach at the top of the key. She'll drive left. Find Moore again. Back to Leach again. And again, they're going to try to set this one up again. Over to Phelps on the wing. Back to Leach. Leach to Phelps. Phelps to Rice in the middle. Miller, baseline, back to Rice. Rice says she's going to take it, and she's going to get fouled.
So she gets set up on this one. It's 5:13 left to go in the fourth quarter. 36-31. Lady Bears up by 5. That foul went against number 14, Lily Jane Vincent. Her second. Team 6th. From this point forward.
Oh.
After this one, Lady Bears will shoot the bonus.
Leach has the ball. She'll find Swahart. She'll dribble a little bit.
Addie Miller on the steal.
Stolen by Addie Miller. She'll put one up and fouled.
As she shoots.
Yep. Send her to the line. That'll be 7 fouls for Edmonson County in this second half.
That foul's on Cook.
Her third.
And this will not be a 1-and-1. She will shoot 2.
Yep. First one up, and it's good. That'll give the Bears a 6-point lead, 37-31. A little over 3.5 minutes left here. Looks like White and Webb are going to come in for Swahart and Cook.
Willoughby is going to come in for Kennedy Rice as well. Which is trying to keep our players in foul trouble on the bench right now.
Miller's second shot up, no good. Rebounded by Willoughby. She's taking the corner out to Phelps on the wing. Dribble, she'll drive in, take it back out. Over to Moore on the wing. Moore top of the key. She'll drive right. Over to Miller on the baseline. Goes up for 2, no good. Kuiper with the rebound. She'll bring it across half court. Find White in the corner. She'll pass it into Williams. Williams loses her dribble, picks it back up, puts one up, no good. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Bears ball.
3:20 left to go. 37-31. Lady Bears up by 6 in this fourth quarter. Brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group.
Inbound the ball to Leach. She'll take it up the right side of the court. On the wing. She'll dribble around, guarded by number 11, which is Webb. She'll pass to Moore. Moore back to Leach. Screen by Willoughby. Leach will drive to the right. Kick out to, looks to go Willoughby. Almost stolen there. Back to Leach. Over to Moore. Looks like she wanted a foul there. Rebound by Williams. She'll give it to Kuiper. Kuiper Phelps. Phelps will pass it over to Willoughby. She'll bring it up the court. Guarded heavily by Kuiper. Over to the right wing. She'll take it to the corner. Trapped, looking for a pass. Finds Rice, who gives it over to Phelps.
Hold the ball.
Yep. Phelps will drive in the lane, and she gets fouled.
She'll go to the line for another 1-and-1, I believe.
Looks like it may be on Vincent.
Sure is.
Yep. Her third, team's 9th.
She's shooting 1-and-1.
1-and-1.
It was close. She was on the gather.
Yep.
And they're going to call out a foul on the floor, not on the shot.
Looks like Taylor Leach looking to get subbed in here.
Oh, they corrected it. It's going to be 2 shots.
Oh.
I guess she was taking a shooting motion.
First one
shot.
up and in. That'll put the Bears up 9, 40-31, a little over a minute and a half.
More substitutions occurred than I could keep up with there.
Yep, Williams and Webb will come out. And like Cook comes in. Swihart. Phelps' second shot is up, and it's good. 41-31. Bears with the, don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, might be their first double-digit lead of the night.
That is right. First double-digit lead for the Lady Bears tonight, that's for sure.
Kuiper drives down the lane, puts one up.
And we got a timeout.
Timeout, Edmonson County. 41-33, minute and a half left in the fourth quarter.
They take a full timeout, or was that a half?
I don't know.
They're getting ready for junior pro recognition here as it's a full timeout. We're going to take a break as well. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South. WLBQ.
For more than 50 years, the Farm Boy has been a staple of the Morgantown community. Not only is it the premier spot for down-home country cooking, but it's the best place to catch up on all the local happenings with good friends and family. Daily specials are always available, including all-you-can-eat Catfish Fridays. If you're looking for the best down-home country-style meal this side of the Green River, visit the Farm Boy today, located at 635 West G.L. Smith Street in Morgantown.
I tell you what, there's more traffic along this walkway than I-40 tonight. It's 41-33 here in the Bear Cave. Lady Bears up on top of the Edmonson County Lady Wildcats. As we've got just under, or excuse me, right at exactly 90 seconds left in this basketball game. Stay tuned after this.
Comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way, Hardee's, where the food's the star.
Back in the fourth quarter. Minute and 1 second left, 42-33. Lady Bears in the lead. And Parker Smith's going to bring you the call.
Phelps to inbound. She'll looks for Leach, and she'll find her. And she gets fouled again. She'll go back to the line. She gets fouled for the third time this quarter.
They had about a 2-second runoff there that nobody caught.
Oh, looks like number 3,
Cook is done.
Cook has fouled out of the game.
It's going to send Leach back to the line.
Number 11, Webb, is going to come in for her.
Leach is 1 for 2 tonight.
And Rice is going to come in for Wilson.
This trip to this charity stripe is brought to you by Final Finish here in Morgantown.
Leach's first shot is no good. And
why is she shooting 2?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know if they counted as a shooting foul, but
we're in the double bonus.
All right.
I thought I saw
second shot
something there.
It's also no good. And White's going to come away with the rebound over to Kuiper. Kuiper's going to bring it across half court, guarded by Moore. She tipped by Leach. It's going to go out of bounds. Lady Wildcats are going to maintain possession. 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 42-33, Bears lead.
Again, stay tuned when this game's over. We're going to bring you Butler County Bears against the Wildcats.
Number 11 has Webb. Puts up a shot from the block, and it is good. Brings the score to 42-35. Lady Bears lead, 40 seconds left in the game. Take another timeout's been called.
Ava Wilson will check in for the Lady Bears. 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. As difficult as that may be with the band playing, 42-35, Lady Bears with a 7-point lead. So unless things go terribly, terribly wrong, Lady Bears going to walk out of here with a win tonight and the first place seeding in Region 3, District 12. Now, I don't want to discount it. I saw a 10-point deficit get forfeited the other night in 30 seconds in a boys game.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that kind of thing happens.
Yep.
But so far, the strategy's been a little bit different here for the Lady Bears. Yep. They get a hold of the ball. They're going to try to maintain possession unless they get fouled. They just got to stay open and get away from the defenders.
Bears ball, Leach inbounds to Willoughby. She'll bring it up the right side of the court. Over to the corner, gets trapped. She finds Phelps. Phelps also trapped. Over to Rice. Rice to Leach. Leach finds Wilson wide open on the lane.
She makes it.
Fouled and one opportunity for Ava Wilson.
That probably sealed the deal right there.
Yep. Foul's going to be on number 14, which is Lily Jane Vincent, her 4th, team's 10th.
You know, 3 other players touched that ball before Ava Wilson was within 10 feet of the rim.
Yep.
And they didn't foul a single one of them.
Wilson, and one opportunity, she makes it. Bears lead by 10 now, 27 seconds left in the game.
And we got a little bit of a speed maneuver here. Addie Miller and Anne-Marie Skaggs coming in.
Yep.
Also a defensive maneuver here.
Webb has it. She gives it to Swihart. Swihart on the block, puts one up, no good. Rebound by Webb. Webb has it in the corner.
15 seconds.
Over to White. White will put up a 3. That is no good.
That's not what you want.
Rebound by Phelps. She gets fouled.
All right.
That'll be on Webb, and that'll about do it here.
10-point deficit with 10 seconds left.
That'll be her.
On the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again.
All right, folks. Welcome to the postgame show brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam. Final score in this one, 46-35. Butler County Lady Bears now 6-0, undefeated in the district play for the regular season. They will enter the district tournament in first place, and they will play the loser of tonight's game in Grayson County versus Trinity. Or depending upon how that goes, there may be a coin toss involved. But either way, they're playing one of those 2 teams who will be ranked the 4th seed going into the district tournament here in a couple weeks. All right, let's talk about some stats in tonight's game, and I'm going to start with the Edmonson County Lady Cats.
I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all were out of gone over.
And Coach Bartley Weaver checking in with us as he heads over to the Edmonson County Voice to give his thoughts on this one. Here we go. Kennedy Swihart, 2 fouls, 4 points to end the night. Jenna Cook with 3, all from the charity stripe. She was 3 for 4 on the night. 5 fouls, fouled out there in the 4th quarter in what I'll call junk time when she was just trying to get back in this one. Callie Webb, 1 foul, 6 total points on the night. Emma White with 3 fouls, 3 points. Lily Jane Vincent, 3 fouls, 4 points, 2 for 4 from the charity stripe this evening. Carrie Ann Williams, 4 fouls, 7 points, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 7 from the line. But the lead scorer was Annie Kuiper, number 50, point guard, put up 8 on the night. That's going to wrap up all 35 points for the Lady Cats. Lady Bears, not the stat sheet I'm used to calling out, but we're going to go through this here. Tinsley Belcher coming off the bench, put up 2 early in the first quarter to end the night with 2 and no fouls. Carrington Hunt came in, no points, 1 foul. Bailey Moore came in, 2 points and 2 fouls, 9 points on the night with the only 3-point play by the Lady Bears tonight in the 4th quarter. Moving on up to Addie Miller, number 32, was 1 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight with 1 total point, no fouls. Kennedy Rice, no fouls, played a heck of a game on defense, 2 fouls, no points, heck of a game on defense tonight. Anne-Marie Skaggs, really similar situation, no points, 4 fouls, really great game by her. Parker Willoughby with 6 points on the night. Number 20, the freshman, no fouls, surprisingly. She's one of the only players with no fouls tonight. 6 points total on the night, including 2 for 3 from the charity stripe. Taylor Leach, number 1, with 3 total points. She averages 9.1s per game. Coach Weaver definitely had a strategy tonight to lock down her and Jenna Phelps. We'll talk about her in just a moment. Leach was 1 for 4 from the charity stripe. And then Jenna Phelps, 2 field goals all night, but 11 total points. She was 7 for 8 from the charity stripe, and a lot of that came near the end of the game when they were trying to foul their way back into this one. So that leaves only one player left, and this player is going to be your lead scorer for the night and your IGA hometown player of the game and an 8th grader. Ava Wilson, number 44, 4 fouls, 14 points, and 4 for 6 from the charity stripe tonight. It's very rare that we give the IGA hometown player of the game to an 8th grader, but tonight Ava earned it. Outscored everybody on the floor, came in off the bench, presented a scoring opportunity for the Lady Bears tonight, and really kept them in this game to wrap this one up 46-35. Lady Bears will be back in action in just a few days. Let me pull up that schedule so I can tell it to you. So let's see here. Who am I looking at? I'm looking at the wrong team. Let me get the right one pulled up. Lady Bears playing Edmonson County tonight. McLean County away, 7:30 on Monday night, February 13th. I will not be going anywhere near McLean County because if you've listened in very much, you know me and the McLean County fans don't really jive that well. But Fort Campbell at home on Tuesday night for Valentine's Day, senior night, 6 p.m. I'll try to be here for that one. However, my wife may tell me that she wants me at home for Valentine's Day, and if she does, that's where I'm going to be, y'all. So stay tuned for a little while. Keep it here on the queue. We'll kick you some music here in just a moment. And if you're on YouTube, we're going to go ahead and end that broadcast. We'll be back on here in just a little bit. So stay tuned. We'll jump on with the boys game in a minute for YouTube. It's going to end right now. Now, if you're with us on the radio, though, I'm a little bit of a music